Life is a process. There's gonna be good days and there's gonna be bad days. But continue to push, continue to be consistent, continue to work at your weaknesses and your strengths. Adam Garcia, 37 years old, got 3 kids, 2 live with me, 1's in Australia. Been in pharmaceutical sales for about 14 years. My first year in pharmaceutical sales, I gained like 35 pounds. When I met my wife, I was gonna propose to her and I was probably at my heaviest. And then my good friend Felipe was running half marathons. So I was like, I'll run one. And my first half marathon run, I didn't train very well for it. I paid for it very badly. But aside from that, I was always watching my good friend Mike, who we met in high school. Me and Mike Teruso, we became really close friends freshman year in high school. I was the smart guy, he was like the jock. We really blended well together. I continued martial arts. He did tennis, he did track. As I continued with martial arts, I finished up, got my black belt, and then went to college. And he actually came up for a little bit. He was a college roommate with mine for a little bit. Met my wife, put on some poundage, and I kept watching his journey though. After college, he ended up opening up a boxing gym. Did really well there. Started doing personal training. And so here I am from the side looking like, man, he's really building something up awesome. I saw him do a little bit of CrossFit. I saw CrossFit on the games and I was like, I want to try this out. And started with CrossFit Garwood. They had a nice little intro program, so I started and I was like, wow, I took first class. I love this class, this is great. So I got into like the best shape of my life for like 2-3 years. Then my son was born and life priorities kind of went down. We moved. I didn't find a new box that was close enough, so I was like, kind of just took a relax. January 17th, 2018, my brother passed. He was younger than me. He was only 32 at the time. He unfortunately passed from an accidental overdose. He had some pain that he was trying to, compensate with, and unfortunately, he did something wrong, and it caused him to pass. That day forward, I was like, all right, I need to go back into focus on working out, being fit, doing something for his kids and for my kids. And then ironically, CrossFit Stealth was opening a new location in New Brunswick. And my wife was like, hey, look, they're opening. I know you really want to do CrossFit again. Why don't you try it out? So on April 23rd, was my first class at CrossFit Stealth. Come out of class and I had gotten a voicemail from my godfather. Hey, give me a call back. I have something important news to share with you. And it turns out that my friend Mike committed suicide. In that very moment, I couldn't believe, no, what are you talking about? Mike is the epitome of health. We were just chatting a few days prior. It was his birthday. Like I said, happy birthday, and I always make fun of him because he's got tiny calves. I was like, he just opened his brand new gym. I was like, no, you can't. No, what are you talking about? This can't be possible. That day forward, I made it a point in my life to continually get fit, get better, be better mentally, be able to push myself to limits I didn't even think I could push myself, which is what I love about CrossFit. And I knew how much Mike meant to the people that he trained and the value that he brought to their lives. And I wanted to continue that for my own self. So this is one of the guys that's actually going to be testing in a few weeks an assessment that he needs to pass. So we're doing a little bit of a benchmark work for him to kind of see where he's at. So we're doing a 1.5 mile run, 1 minute max push-ups, 1 minute max sit-ups, kind of see where he's at, and we're going to push along with him. So our group is all about accountability, so we really want him to be successful. So for this, we're going to push him a little harder, and then afterwards we're going to do a nice little CrossFit style workout. Since I have limited equipment, when I have the guys over, we try to do a lot of EMOMs, just so we can get a good work, good rest in between, and try to keep them moving. And it's all about functional movements, right? So I've been kind of slowly building out my own little home gym, and I always thought it'd be really cool to be a coach and to make a difference in people's lives. I started building out this thing during the pandemic, and I sent a picture to my friend Felipe. Hey, look what I built. He's like, well, let's use it. Let's actually try to use this thing, man. And so I was all right, let's do it. First weekend in December, we did our first Saturday morning workout, and he invited one of his good friends. And then, ironically, his friend invited another good friend named Wes. I'm having these guys work out in my gym. Can I continue to develop myself to be a good coach? Every 2 minutes on the minute, we're gonna do a 400-meter row, 20 box jump overs. If for some reason your knees are a little cranky, we'll modify it. 20 push press, ideally at 75, 95. I know that you guys have some mobility issues, so we'll work on maybe just the dumbbells instead of the barbell. And then we're gonna do 4 tie flips.
Been doing CrossFit for 4 months now, every Saturday. It's awesome. It kicks my butt in 30 seconds, and it's unlike any other workout. And I mean, we've done crazy training for police with a lot of gear on. Nothing compares to this.
So Adam and I have known each other since spring of '04. We were in college together. We were fraternity brothers, and then we've known each other since. He's always done CrossFit. He's been doing it for the past 7, 8 years. But I decided to join and try to get in with him. You know, with him wanting to coach, he's created such a great, safe environment here, coaching us and slowly moving us up. So that's been great, man. I've been pumped with the CrossFit. It's been really excited.
Mike was an amazing coach. From what I hear from the stories that I've seen from when he ran his gym, even from when he ran his Instagram, I could see how he ran things with his clients and his athletes. It was always still, again, an inspiration. And it's like, all right, well, how can I bring myself to the next level? So I signed up for CrossFit Level 1 training. And that's ironically that 2 other CrossFit Stealth guys are doing it too, Tony and Dan. And so it was really nice to be able to find that same camaraderie again, to hone in on the skills to be better for myself, but not just better for myself, but better for those who I'm teaching and I'm coaching on every weekend.
Every time I think I'm done, every time I think I'm gassed, I have more to give. It's like you really don't know what you're capable of until you start getting pushed to a certain limit. And I feel like, no, man, I'm done. I don't have any more. And he's like, yep, shut up. Yes, you do. And you do a little bit more, you know, and you see that continuous growth.
As a law enforcement officer, when you go through the academy, your physical conditioning after that point is on you. There's really no monthly, yearly, anything. So that's why you see some guys balloon and get really heavy, because it's very sedentary, and then you have quick bursts of energy. Where here, I realized, and especially working at the academy, I'm now working out with 20-year-old kids at 40 years old. So in order to show them and be more fit than them, I have to have a different kind of workout plan. So, you know, that's where we are. So I needed to find that edge, and so far Adam and CrossFit's helped me.
It's a blessing to be able to work with these guys. And it's not even just them now, and now it's their wives or their girlfriends included. We even have a book club now because of it. We're just creating our own new community, and it's been incredible to see something that started from a negative to now bring it into a positive light, and to continue on something in honor of Mike. It's funny, the guys will actually nickname this gym Barbell and Boxing in honor of that, because we're going to continue pushing each other, both from a mental and physical perspective. So we go throughout our everyday lives. Hey, how are you? Good. Pass it off and just keep moving. Like, to be able to actually be present in a moment with somebody, eye to eye, actually having a conversation about, like, what's troubling you today? And actually being present to actually acknowledge what's happening, what's the solution, can we move forward from this so that we can be better. And if you are in a place where, or we can kind of acknowledge that you are in a place that it may not be great for you, then to offer services that are available to guide you out of that. You know, we have our friends and family, but sometimes we're not skilled enough to go through those challenges. And how do we provide the resources for those who actually really do need it? But having an acknowledgement of when someone's not doing well. So for us, it's, you can't just check in with somebody. You have to, like, literally have a conversation about life to see where they are in their headspace. I'd love to continue inspiring others to take their health and well-being or the fitness and their mental journey along with me, or if not with me, with somebody else. We only have one life. Let's treat it with respect, dignity, and live out our lives as long as we can and fulfill the journey that we're looking to fulfill on.